Welcome to the Petty People's Podcast, where we discuss everyday issues, challenges of fatherhood, sports, and an array of other crap that only us 40-year-olds care about. So please like, share, subscribe, and thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the Petty People's Podcast, man.
Hey.
We crack this thing off, man. It's the end of the year. 2024 is done. It's a wrap. We got what? About 3 or 4 hours?
Yeah, 4.5.
4.5 hours
Before it's
before it's 2025. We might as well go ahead and get into this, fam. Let's go. Let's start with today. Today, what's up with Alabama, bro? How you feel, Mike?
I'm waiting for Labor Day weekend, bro. That's all I can say.
How you feel, Mike? I'm gonna let Mike jump it off since he just joined. How you feel, Mike?
I feel the same about Alabama. Shit, we need
of this game, though. I ain't even talking about the season. Just off of this game. What you feel about this game?
Oh, we can't do it off this game, bro.
Jalen Milroe messed us up like he most of every other game.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, but you always blaming the coach.
No, I didn't. I never said.
I said you just said in the text earlier.
Tag me in.
No.
No, don't say you didn't when you did.
The text, read the text again. Didn't I say Jalen Milroe?
No. Say what you mean, written in. How you feel, written in.
Yeah, let me let Mike finish.
I was listening to you. Petty interrupted you. I wasn't talking.
I was talking about both of y'all. Forget what we texted about. Let's start new, start fresh. Black said it. Milroe killed it.
Yeah.
What you feel about that, Lawrence?
Same thing. I've been saying that all year. The whole year. If you go and look at my not tweet, but my post on Facebook, Jalen Milroe makes the wrong decision a lot of times. He doesn't get rid of the ball. I've been saying that over and over and over again. He will not get rid of the ball. He holds on the ball too long. He's regressed from last year. And I think he's hurt his NFL stock for this year as far as the draft.
So why you always bring up coaching then?
Let me finish. In total, I do feel like there were two issues with Alabama. And I didn't want to go into that. I was trying to separate it for this game and the whole season. That's what I was trying to do. So if we're going to go into the whole season, I feel like there were two issues. There was Jalen Milroe, bad decisions, and there was bad coaching, bad play calling. I'll put it that way. And that comes from coaching. Whoever called the play calls, I don't know who calling the plays or whatever, but whoever calling the plays, there was some bull crap plays that they had been calling throughout the year because I've watched them run the same play like 3 times in a row in one possession. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why?
You get an RPO?
Like that or a fade route to the same person over and over again. I'm like,
I got three. Milroe, coaching, and the offensive line.
I got
horrible.
I got 40.
Horrible.
I got 4.
Go for it.
Milroe, my boy, so I'm still going to say it. Milroe, coaching, O-line, and the fans.
Oh.
Y'all suck.
Fans?
I didn't say that.
The fans.
The fans suck. Bro, we got to be one of the most spoiled fan bases in America, bro.
But
that's what I've been saying all year too. Y'all just used to Nick Saban.
We've been top 10 for the last 12, 15 years.
I understand that, bro. But Drew, we grew up with Tyler Watts.
We did.
Booker.
That's not today, sir. That's not what we're accustomed to. We are
accustomed to that. We saw pro when the boys were playing. We are accustomed to that.
How old is your oldest child?
Far removed from that, man.
How old is your oldest child?
It's 9.
If he grew up an Alabama fan, they've been winning the whole time. He don't know nothing about what we went through.
But I'm not 9.
But that's not me. We speaking to us.
This has been like the past 19 years, bro. It's been
I'm 4 times older than him, P. That's a bad analogy.
Yeah, because we went 17 years in between championships. I lived through that.
Who wins for 50 years straight? Not nobody. So you want to have a downtime, right?
Give me an example though.
We're winning this whole time, and this is now our downtime. Y'all looking at it like mad that we having a downtime.
I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example though. That's like people saying that Kansas City, the Patriots, and let's say the Saints have been relevant, or in Tampa Bay have been relevant, and they are some of the worst franchises that could never win championships until here the last whatever they had, they heyday or whatever. The Patriots,
you gotta go off a winning champ. You gotta go off a winning team. Start with the Patriots, then start with the Patriots. That should be on the Patriots.
They were not relevant before 2000.
Do what now?
They weren't relevant before 2000.
But do you think they were mad? Matter of fact, theirs were different because Tom Brady left. So I get that. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady left. That was going to be a difference anyway. But do you think their fan base was mad after Tom Brady left? They had the season that they had?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. That's the only thing I'm getting you to see. We've won a lot, just like New England won a lot. But for us to be, for fans to be upset that this is our down year and y'all saying, y'all some bad fans, blah, blah, blah. Man, what you mean? I'm just mad that my team win.
You're bad season, bro.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing with it. It's not, I get it. I see I think some of our fans just they're a little bit extreme. But it's the way that we're losing because we started off this season rocking and rolling, bro. Like Jalen Milroe went from he has been talked first 5-6 games.
But we weren't paying nobody to that point though, Petty. But go ahead. The first couple games.
Well, I said about 5 games. I said 5 games in, he was in the Heisman talk.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, we weren't playing nobody, in my opinion. We hadn't played.
Georgia like the third game of the year. What are you talking about, Mike?
In your opinion, we won Georgia, bro. Like, come on, somebody, and they
Georgia ass.
They could possibly win the championship. That's somebody. You know, so I can't just say that we ain't play nobody. That dude was getting off. That was the beginning of the year. And I love watching that boy throw and run that ball. I had no quarrels with Hollywood.
Yeah.
He made a name for himself. He came out going crazy. So we knew it was gonna happen. We just didn't know when it was gonna happen. And it kind of just stunk when we lost to Vanderbilt. You know, I think everybody we was all just
take Vandy. I just can't take Oklahoma. And I predicted Oklahoma at the beginning of the year. I predicted Oklahoma at the beginning of the year. I didn't think Oklahoma was gonna be this bad though.
You'll take Vandy over Oklahoma, bro.
Vandy made a bowl, bro.
We ain't lost to Vandy since I was born.
I understand that. You can't go off of that though.
We knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, how you just gonna say that? Then you mad at me and Will was talking about what about all them down years that we lived through? Now you want to say you ain't lost the Vandy?
This ain't the Vandy from the 80s.
Ever since I was born, ever since I ain't gonna say since I was born. Ever since I've been watching Alabama.
So you was born, Pete. We ain't lost in about 40 years for real.
39, 80 years. Well, all right, what up?
You ain't exaggerating.
Dominant powerhouse team.
Yeah.
So you're used to that, right?
Yes.
So when we got to a point where we are being this powerhouse team, we loved it. So now this is the first year that we're not that powerhouse anymore. And we looking at it like, man, dang. But the reason why we looking at it like that is not because we're losing. We're looking at it because we're actually watching the game. And we're watching the game like, y'all suck. This is bad. It's bad. You're not throwing, you're getting safeties and shit. Like, you're not throwing the ball away when you're supposed to. He's been doing that all year. I've said that all year. I've posted that on Facebook all year. Get rid of the ball. Why is he holding on to the ball? He does it over and over and over again. I've complained about the play calling all year. I'm like, man, this is horrible. It looks horrible. And it might have been bad play calling when I was young, but maybe I was too young to understand what I was looking at.
Hey, Will.
But what I'm looking at now and what you can just look at on social media, like it looks bad. It's not the fact that we lost. In fact, it's the fact that it looks bad. It looks horrible.
It reminds me of that team. I think that team that we had, maybe, I forget what year it was. It may have been.
What up, man?
07. Darby left. Darby right. Darby up the middle. That was the play call. Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Hello.
What you give for Christmas?
Come on, tell them they can't see you.
What did you get
lot
for
of
this one?
stuff.
Oh,
A lot. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
what's your favorite? Give me your favorite gift.
The Nerf gun.
Oh, you got a Nerf gun? Man,
Go shoot your dad real quick. He
I got
won't
some
mind.
bullets for you too, man. I got some bullets. I got the bullets that's solid at the end. You can really discipline your father with that.
Hey, give me a second. Let me fix his TV. I don't know what he got going on.
It's all good. All
right.
good. But nah, but yeah, that's what I was saying, Mike. Man, it was the fact that it wasn't. I was just looking at it as like, just as a casual fan, I just looked at it just watching the game. Like, man, y'all just play horrible. Just even watching this game, like they turn the ball up, like them turnovers. If you watch them, those are avoidable turnovers.
Yeah, Mike, you're not disappointed in this season.
No,
that's my problem. That's my problem. Why are you not disappointed with the season, fam?
Because this is the coach's first year.
Like, man, what you mad about? I'm like, what?
Yeah, because this is a transition year. Year 2, if we had this, yeah, I'd be mad. But this is transition year.
I got
like y'all expecting oil out of water.
Listen,
I wasn't thinking.
This is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting us to not give games away. Like today, they literally only scored 1 touchdown. Like, and the rest we gave the points away. We gave them.
Thank you, fam.
Here you go.
If you watching the game, it's like, fam.
And just put a drive together. Put a drive together. You see, we have targets. We got people. We got people you can utilize. Utilize your offense. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do the RPO right now. Just give the ball to one of your running backs who can run the ball. Make more throws to the tight end. You can do that. You can do that. It's not hard to do.
That's my problem. We have running backs. Y'all don't have to run Jalen Milroe every freaking time. We got running backs.
But I do respect him. I do like him. He has heart. I think he'd do great in a JUCO situation. I think he'd be great.
Big brother want to say hello too.
That man ain't no JUCO.
What up, man?
All right,
that man ain't no JUCO quarterback.
He said, "What you get for Christmas?" They can't see you.
What you get?
I'm trying to name some. Well, Mom's gonna give me a drum set.
Hey.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
We're gonna put the drum machine in Dad's room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, man.
But no, what was all right, so Alabama.
Disappointed. Mike's not disappointed. Will, are you disappointed?
Mike not disappointed.
He is not.
Will was occupied at the time. I don't understand how you not. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't understand. I do understand how you not disappointed. I do. I am disappointed because I just always felt like they had enough talent around them to where they could have did better. I just feel like they could have did better. Even the games that they won. If I'm not talking about the blowouts, I'm just talking about the games that they won. It's just like just a regular game they won like that. It was just like, man, y'all technically y'all shouldn't have won that.
So I'm gonna say something to that, man.
Teams beating themselves for Alabama.
But we've had seasons like that with Saban though. They just happen to pull those games out at the end. Think about it, dude. South Florida last year.
Plenty.
Which I think is kind of a catalyst to what's going on this year because everybody keeps saying, "Oh, we should have benched Milroe," but it's like leaving a job and not having another job. Like people just think quarterbacks are a dime a dozen, and it's like clearly they made it all the way through the whole summer, and this is who they deemed to be. Now, of course, part of it is they want to lose the locker room, but they deemed this guy to be the starter or whatever. Clearly, the guys behind him weren't up to par or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of got to, whoever you go to the dance with, that's who you kind of leave with. It is what it is like that.
Yeah, I never wanted them to take Milroe out.
Today I did. I did. It was the first time I felt that.
I never wanted them to take Milroe out.
Today
never knew anything about the backup quarterback, so I didn't really want them to take him out. My thing was just like, apparently
change the play calling,
bad decision, and the play calling is bad. But it was
Mike,
really
play calling was horrible, bro. Old boy was in over his head this year, man.
Say that again.
I was telling Mike the play calling was horrible this year.
It was, bro. If you watch it, it was horrible.
Yeah.
We today with this exact team, we win that game with another offensive coordinator.
No doubt.
If we change whole staff from Georgia staff to our staff, we win that game today. That's my opinion. And I could be wrong.
Can we get Lincoln Riley for 2 years? Like USC gonna fire him, we can get him for a couple of years or whatever.
Lincoln Riley.
Yeah, bro. He's a quarterback whisperer.
I hate to see Hollywood leave, man.
He ain't going nowhere.
I hope not. That Florida smoking right now.
I think if Kirby Smart was the head coach of Alabama, that shit would have never happened. It would be better. I'm sorry, bro. Like, it was just, I'm sorry. The plays that they was calling, I'm like, man, if I'm playing Madden, this is some bullshit crap. Like, this is, like, this it's a blatant. It's blatant. Why would you make a call?
I think your running back one was too deep to be running your quarterback 60% of the time. Like, that was ridiculous.
And that was my thing. Like, most people just, they'll say, like, well, that's his game. That's what he does. I'm like,
no,
okay,
it's not his game.
I get that's what he does. All right, if that's what you say, I get that. That's fine. My whole thing was, you're putting him at risk, and this is the only quarterback we got. I was scared of him getting hurt.
Me too.
I didn't care about him. It was I'm scared of him getting hurt because you're running him so much, and he's not like he's Cam Newton size.
Mike, what you thinking?
I disagree with this sentiment.
The play call him at risk.
No, not that. I'm talking about the you putting my quarterback at risk because he'll run a quarterback. That's what he's designed to do.
I don't know.
Anybody can get hurt. The running back can get hurt. I'm gonna stop running him because he can get hurt.
You got 6 of them, though. Why they don't pay? That's why they don't pay running backs in the NFL for that reason.
Barkley breaking the record. That's what this whole conversation. That's not this, but that's what a whole conversation is about. Should you just go ahead and bench him so you can keep him for the playoffs, or would you go ahead and let him try to break the record and risk him getting hurt? Everybody can get hurt, but you don't have to risk it.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, that would come with a running quarterback, though. I mean, he designed to run.
No, I think
he's game,
bro. You think he's going to throw the ball? I'm sorry, Will.
No, I think he can go into the NFL being like a Taysom Hill for real, like of a team. Like I think he'll fit. Huh?
No.
What?
No.
Jalen going to the NFL
like a Taysom Hill, bro, like a athlete. No other team, huh?
Because to be honest with you, I don't know anybody that's done what Taysom Hill has done as an athlete. Taysom Hill has played backup quarterback and has been
majority of the time he's a tight end on roster, but he's a backup quarterback.
He's played running back. You can just plug him in. I don't see Jalen Milroe as that. I really don't. Because I don't think
like a quarterback and a running back in the league.
I do not think Jalen Milroe can be the backup quarterback that Taysom Hill can be. That's
Taysom's like a third string backup quarterback, though.
Exactly, but he still played and he was able to win games. I don't see Jalen Milroe doing it off of this year. I'm not talking about last year. I'm talking about this year.
That man
going off of his current play. I don't think he's nowhere.
Yeah, but his talent didn't lose just because. Didn't go away just because he had a bad year.
That's how I feel. Yeah,
talent's still there.
He
ain't going nowhere.
Mike, he goes second round to a decent team or whatever. Like let's say a decent mid-range team with an offensive line, and he got to come in and win a game or something. I think he could do that, man.
I see him back up to Shador in New York.
He said back up to Shador. He gonna be back up to a freshman, bro. A rookie.
So both of them gonna be out of the league in 3 years. Got you. Okay. Got you.
That's all I got.
He said both of them gonna be out of the league.
Bro, y'all gonna stop doing my boy like that, man.
Both of them and Bronny. It's gonna be 3 of them niggas.
What he did to himself this year. And I hate to see it because I'm a fan of him. I really, really like. I was the one saying that he was going to get the Heisman. I was
I ain't think that now.
I did.
I
I had
ain't
high
think
hopes.
that either.
I ain't think
I had high hopes. And but listen, he came out looking like he was in the Heisman. Y'all remember? He was in the talks. He was in the talks. You remember he's in the top 10 NIL deals?
I had Travis Hunter.
He's like number 5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got that bread this year. And what he did these last 3 games, I say 3 to 4 games, his stock went down as a passing quarterback. And
he's still gonna make the league.
I believe you.
You think so?
Yeah. He's second. He's second, third round, bro. Easy second, third round.
No. I get it. I totally get it. But I'm just saying, like, I go off of who needs a quarterback.
Half the league.
Yeah. I ain't saying he gonna go and start.
I'm sorry. What would you say, Mike?
I said we ain't saying he gonna go and start. We saying he gonna make the league. Be on the team.
I was gonna break it down. I was gonna start with
break it down.
The second string. I'm like, all right, what third string? Like,
break it down.
Maybe it'll be. So what I was saying was, who needs a starting quarterback right now?
He's not gonna start. Nowhere.
I know he's not. Not. Just flow with me on this little quick second. Who needs a starting quarterback right now?
What team? James Winston.
Giants.
It's probably like 3. Who?
The Giants, the Raiders, the Panthers. I love Bryce. The Panthers need a quarterback.
No, they not getting rid of Bryce right now. Is his contract still available? His contract is still current.
The Jaguars.
Nope. They got Trevor Lawrence, but they got the baby goat. Old buddy called him the baby goat. Mac Jones. They still got Mac Jones as backup.
The Browns. James Winston, you know what I'm saying?
James Winston, but they
owe him
the
too much
Browns.
money.
Winston ain't too much money, bro.
Actually, second string, but they put Jameis in front of him because the second string quarterback was hurt.
Yeah, because your boy's still there, Mr. Massage Man.
But still, he's there too. So
they're gonna play him. They're gonna get their money's worth about him.
It's probably like my point I'm trying to get is, since it's probably like maybe 3 or 4 teams, maybe I'll say 4 at the most. They need quarterback. He's not. We already agreed that he's not a starting quarterback.
It's about 10 teams that need quarterback.
Well, who needs a second string quarterback?
Everybody.
Go off of that. It's like, all right, well, the second string quarterback with his skills, because Jalen Milroe, man, I can't remember, and I'm be honest with you, I cannot remember how he played last year as far as his passes and everything.
I'm like, okay,
this year, some of the passes that he was making, I'm like, dude, you throwing it behind this person. They caught the ball, but that was a bad pass technically, because
he threw a bad ball to Hollywood all season too. Hollywood made him look good on a lot of, like that Georgia play. The reason why the defender was out of play is because that was a badass ball.
So if you looking at film and he's not necessarily passing the ball in front of the person, he's passing it behind all the time, and the receiver is making the plays. Is that going to be the second string quarterback you get? Or
because it's always
like, man, you know what? I don't need a second string quarterback. I can get somebody off of free agency, and I can go.
You want to pay them though.
It's always about potential, Lawrence. It ain't just what they did today. That's part of it, but part of it is potential too. These coaches feel like they can coach up anybody, so they give them a chance, and they feel like it ain't working. Shoot, out the door he go.
Yeah.
But they gonna draft that man off potential. That man is an athlete. He run fast. Shoot, he
good guy.
Some balls.
He a good guy.
Yeah, I
That's
ain't been in no trouble.
Marketable.
So let me ask you a question, Mike. If you give Jalen, if you give Milroe an offensive line, like say for instance Tom Brady had, would he win? Is that what he needs?
Are you saying in the NFL or are you saying in college?
College, NFL.
Not in the NFL. Not right now. Not as it stands right now.
And to think about it too, Tom Brady is known for getting the ball off really quick.
Yeah, which he don't do.
He gets the ball off super quick. That's one of the reasons why Tom Brady don't get sacked too. It's not necessarily about the offensive line. He gets the ball off.
So I guess that's my question. What will make Milroe a winner? Because that's what everybody wants on their team.
I'm not a coach, so I ain't even gonna speak to it because I don't
Neither
like
one of us
speaking on
coaches,
coaching.
we some
We just
dads
talking.
on
We
the
just
Yeah, but
podcast.
random guys
I
talking.
don't.
Slam.
I don't
Yeah.
like making them arguments because I feel like as fans we feel like we know more than the coaching staff.
Will, what you
Sometimes we
think?
do, bro.
Everybody here,
You know what you see.
everybody be like, man, they should run the ball more. They need to throw it.
No,
That tackle should have
I'm
pulled that
asking.
block.
These are 40-year-old plus men who've been watching football our entire lives. For what
Dad
you
cast.
can, you can make a educated guess or make a quarterback successful, whether it be an O line, his accuracy, his feet,
In
his legs.
in my opinion, don't turn the ball over. You'll be successful.
Something
But you
he's been.
can't coach that.
But we shifted gears. We got to bring it back home. We got to bring it back. We're bringing it back. So Miro doesn't have the instinct to be a in this. Y'all remember playing Madden years ago, like the early days when Vic. Hold up. Remember when Mike Vick had his QB vision was like this, but Brady's joint was like that. You know, he looked across the field and his mirror was just like this. And it's not getting any better. It was like this last year and it got like this year. And that's the problem. It hadn't gotten any better. He's regressed as a passer.
I think we all agree.
So who's gonna win it all this year in y'all's opinion?
NFL or college?
NFL or college?
College.
Oh,
I don't know.
If Beck hadn't got hurt, I think Georgia was a shoe-in for it. But man, to be honest with you, Texas like to wet the bed, so you never know with them. I hate to see Oregon win it, or Ohio State, but they, you know what I'm saying. So
I'd rather see Ohio State win it before I see Oregon.
I'd rather see Georgia win it. I'd rather see Oregon over Ohio State, bro.
I'd rather see Georgia than there.
Yeah,
I like Georgia.
I ain't gonna say I like Georgia because they fans.
I will say, man, coaching is underrated, man, because I'm seeing this. I'm seeing Georgia winning
with less talent.
With a hellified coach, man.
Yeah.
I mean, a hellified coach, and you could tell it. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm disappointed.
So
I know Black said it's a development season. What you call it, Black? It's a transitional season.
Yeah.
But
transition.
It's disappointing, man.
They try to bring that Washington shit to the SEC, and it ain't gonna work.
You'll see.
Yeah. I think new coordinators will make a huge difference, though, man. I think Womack was in over his head, and I think he got better over the season with the defense. I will say that. I think they've got.
The defense was good.
Yeah, the defense saved us from a 35-point loss, bro.
The defense was decent, man. They had their up and downs, but they were decent, bro.
But
as far as offense, we couldn't move the ball.
Yeah,
I think games, bro. That Vanderbilt game, even people one might say, well, I don't care about losing to Vanderbilt. I do, because for one, we ain't lost them in forever. For two, when we lost, we still could have won that game. We couldn't move the ball until late when they started making certain little moves or whatever, but it was just too late at the time.
Man, we're going to lose to somebody every year. I mean,
oh my God.
Somebody going to beat us that ain't beat us in forever.
So optimistic.
Yeah, because, shoot.
I got to be that way, man. That's my 2025 resolution. I got to be more optimistic, man.
We can't beat folks forever, man. Yeah, I mean, shoot, we ain't lost to Arkansas or Mississippi State.
We ain't played
lost Mississippi State. I know we didn't.
Thank God.
But I'm saying we ain't lost to Mississippi State since Nick first year. Shoot, we ain't lost to Arkansas since Matt Fadden, one of them Matt Fadden years.
I remember I was at a game and we actually won the last time they played Arkansas and Matt Fadden played. I was at that game working.
But we
ran all over.
We almost lost to Arkansas that year when
he ran all over us that game. I ain't gonna know.
What's the name? Picked the ball off and saved us. What was that cornerback now? DB or whatever he is. Landon Collins. Picked that ball off and saved us. I think that was a 9-6 game. And they
See,
were
With
dry.
Arkansas, it was even changed. But Vanderbilt, it's like, bro, Vanderbilt? And it's like, well, Vanderbilt was a good team this year. Yes, they were. They were a good team this year. But if you actually watched the Vanderbilt game, we could have won that game.
We was in every game except Oklahoma.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like the games,
Yeah,
like
we didn't even
we're
get off the
right
bus
there.
in
But
Oklahoma.
the games that we're in, if you watch the game, it's like, dude, we shouldn't even really be in them games, bro. We turned the ball over left and right. If we had a won, we barely lost to Michigan. You see that game? That game was horrible.
Yeah. But that's the thing. That's what I'm
That
saying. That's the difference in when Saban was there, because they had games like that and he pulled them out for real. We just forgot about them the next week because they're going to blow somebody else out.
Because you won. Now we losing. It's like, oh, bro. But even then, like with the games would say, I'm like, man, I don't understand what's going on. It seems like something going on, blah, blah, blah. But it just with this team, it just looks, man, it's so inconsistent to where it's just like, man, like, are y'all going to practice?
Man,
Like,
it gonna get better, man.
Like, what y'all doing?
All I've been wanting fans to do is just, man, get a man a year. Now, if it be like this next year,
I give him 2 or 3 years.
I give him 3, Mike.
I give him 2 or 3 years.
I give him 3 or 4 myself, but
I get every coach 3 years. You got 3 years.
Fan. But let me give y'all a old interesting stat that maybe y'all ain't heard.
Got the old man back scratcher.
I do. Them will come in handy too, bro. They got a little massage ball on this side.
Dang, while I'm playing, I need one.
Yeah, but give y'all interesting stat.
Leave that bitch scratch his shoulder. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I gotta give me one of them massages off the TikTok shop. One of them shoulder massage.
Hey, TikTok got me this sweater. Y'all see the hair pop.
You know, we lost on the first day of the year and the last day of the year to the same team.
Yeah, we know. We know.
We know that, Black.
It's so ironic.
Yeah.
So ironic.
In basically the exact same fashion.
Right now,
down to the last play.
Yeah.
The entire state of Tennessee owns us, and Michigan owns
Tennessee, bro. Like I get tired. Like I do not like Tennessee fans.
We're like 14 bitches right now.
Hey, y'all got to think, shoot, when Tennessee broke, finally beat us, that team wasn't that good that beat us.
No, because they always net up every year too.
But y'all,
they were on and
it's
off.
just because it's Tennessee. Everybody felt like that was a better loss than Vanderbilt. But Vanderbilt, I mean, shoot.
What was the coach name with Tennessee at that time? I forgot his name.
I don't even
I got his face in my head, man. But that was a decent coach, man. And it wasn't like Tennessee was like no bottom of the barrel team. Like at that time when they beat us, Tennessee was doing pretty decent. They weren't like close to the SEC.
Yeah, I've been the only person that beat us though in the last 15 years. The one that's now.
Decent enough to where it's like we can't take them lightly. Kind of like how we look at Mississippi State or Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Yeah, Ole Miss. Yeah.
With Lane.
They can see you now.
No, you talking about Hopper. Hopper the only one that's beat us or whatever, because Fat Fulmer couldn't beat us.
Oh, okay.
Don't say hey.
Ole Miss was the one that had the Kimdichie brothers?
Come on.
No. Yeah, Ole Miss, yeah. Yeah.
That's what it was? Like I remember we weren't winning then.
That was Hugh Freeze years.
Them dudes shut us down.
Yeah, that was Hugh Freeze years.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that. What up?
Hi.
You made the pod.
Santa Claus was good to you?
Wait, what?
Was Santa Claus good to you?
For Christmas.
Oh, I got a lot of stuff.
No, I got a lot of stuff.
Everybody said a lot of stuff.
I got a necklace. It said my name.
Oh, check you out.
It says my name.
Oh, check you out. You must have got some good grades and everything. You've been doing good.
Come on.
Hey.
We already on. They can see you.
Oh.
He was like, nah.
Why is your
ankle like that?
Huh?
Why is your ankle like that?
I don't know.
I think you're on.
No, we're recording right now, so you're already on. Somebody will come speak.
Oh.
Might as well come speak. I'm surprised Harlan ain't ran down the stairs yet.
All right, peace.
Don't mind.
Take him with you.
Milo. Marlo, they got. I like Marlo. Okay, so all right, so let's push it to this then. What do you want out of the season of next year from Alabama? What are you expecting? What do you want out of it? Let me hear it.
I think right now we got some good recruits coming.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're gonna switch quarterbacks, which I hope we do, we gotta have some protection for that guy and a good coordinator. That's gonna be able to handle the offense. Defense is already good. I think we'll do better as far as our record next year if we stick to those values. We go back to pocket passing and protection. We got recruits, we got receivers, we got the pieces. We just need guidance.
Gotcha.
That's my take.
Mike, what are we looking for 2025? What we need?
I'm just, whatever happen. There I am. I don't know what we looking for, cause I mean, y'all Alabama fan want championship or nothing.
Don't start at y'all or nothing. It's all about you, fam. All about you. What Mike want?
I'm cool on shoot.
What you
10
cool with?
wins and getting to the playoff.
Okay. Is not getting to the playoffs a failure?
Next year it is.
I still would consider it fair because I think his third year he really had his team. He gonna get most of his team next year, but I would say his team. I mean like players and
He want to
stuff.
recruit.
But 2 recruiting classes. If you don't make it with your 2 recruiting classes, you might
So
need
you
to
give
be
him
looking
3
for.
years, man. Including
you
this
might
year,
be.
I was say include this year. So it's two more years.
Yeah.
25, 26, he should be doing something. Well,
'Cause, I
27,
mean,
he should be doing something.
Cause like I said, like I always bring up, man, Nick didn't. I know y'all say we had more talent this year than Nick did his first year, but Nick lost 5 games his first year. I thought it was just 3.
Six.
It was 6.
He won 7-6, bro.
Okay, yeah.
See,
Oh yeah, cause we ended up losing the bowl game too.
And we was trashed the year before, so it didn't look that bad. It was like we were already bad.
That was my whole point. It was my whole point was that
Nah.
we didn't really have that squad anyway that was going to take us to the championship. So
But I
don't think anybody expected the championship. We just wanted to be better.
Bro, we lost homecoming that year, bro.
Yeah, to Louisiana Monroe.
We lost
I think
homecoming.
that is way
Mike
worse.
has told me 24 times, like 50 million times, we lost to Louisiana Monroe. All right, I get that. What happened?
That's worse. That's worse than Vandy. I don't care how you slice it.
I agree.
Vandy's in the SEC.
All right, I agree. I agree with what you're saying as far as who to lose to. But when you have a certain amount of talent, I don't agree with that because it ain't like we had the team that we had. Like the team that we have this year is way more talented than the team that we had that lost to Louisiana Monroe.
But it ain't his team. It ain't his talent.
Damn, it's still way more talented than
but
the
it
team.
ain't his team though.
That matters, though.
That's the whole point.
Bro.
Like
that shit matters.
As a coach, you want things ran the way you want them ran, and you want players that fit your system.
And I do you win.
Now you trying to fit your system with players that ain't your players, and they don't always mesh right. So look at Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer he left Florida, got the job at Ohio State. He didn't win his first year. They had a lot of talent at Ohio State his first year. He a good coach. They ain't win. You know why?
When you say when they didn't win, did they not win anything, or did you say they just didn't win the championship? That's two totally different things.
I think they lost to Michigan that year.
They lost to Michigan. They played Michigan in the regular season. What do they do in the postseason, though?
They ain't. They was still BCS. They
didn't make it to the postseason because they lost to Michigan.
They lost several games, and they had plenty of talent.
Okay. Well,
all I'm saying is it should take time to get your system implemented and your players that's going to fit your system the way. And then you'll see, just like with Nick, he lost them 6 games because them were his players. When he started getting his players in, talent started falling. I mean, the winning started falling into place. That's all it takes.
Gotcha.
Shoot. Third year we had won championship. Cause
Think
he had his players.
Shemaine, bro.
So the difference is, my opinion, between those times and this time is that money.
what?
You always
Money.
come back to the
Man.
money, but the money ain't got nothing to do with it, baby, man.
Man, it don't.
Man, them folk were getting paid back then, bro. I keep telling you.
Not like
yes,
this, though,
they
Mike.
were. No, they wasn't getting paid like this, but they,
I ain't talking about charges.
Now when you got somebody like Manny who on the bench and he the highest paid NIL deal in the country,
Yeah.
like not no shit. Miro was like 2 or 3 mil, bro, projected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If y'all don't remember,
Now they wasn't getting this money.
You were part of the one that we was on. You may have been, but I made this point, and Mike doubted me. Then I said, "You gonna look up, and Vandy and Duke and all these technical schools gonna be in."
I disagree with you
because
I
they got
still
their
disagree.
bread.
No, they don't.
I remember
It
you
ain't-
saying that. I disagree with you on that
I
too.
still disagree. Yeah.
Yeah, because it ain't
Prestige
about
The Texas and the Oregon
got-
are gonna always be relevant now. That's what I think.
Prestige.
It
I
ain't just
I
about
ain't say they're gonna be champions. I said they're gonna have these players because they
No,
have
they
the
not.
money. These
No, they
schools
not.
have the money. They're gonna be
They
able
are.
to afford.
they are
They
not
have better
Eddie.
players, but I don't think they're better players. They got Bill Belichick, don't they?
So
Yeah, they also have Mac.
They got Bill Belichick, don't they?
Yeah,
Look,
but
North Carolina
they still ain't
North
getting.
Carolina just got Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
Bill
still ain't
Belichick. I
getting.
think they have better players, but I just didn't think that it'll translate into championships. But
It's
if
not.
it wasn't talking about championships, you're just talking about better players, then I agree with you. But if you're talking
They
about
not-
like dominating championships and dynasties and stuff in college, like nah.
You said
No.
Duke. You said Duke. You said Duke and Vandy.
I say any
Teams
of
like
those
that.
Ivy League schools that got money.
Yeah, he said
No.
teams like that. He wasn't talking about no team.
Neither one of them will win 10 games, Drew.
No, I don't.
I ain't talking about championships. I don't think they'll win 10 games. I don't think neither one of them win 10 games. I
We didn't
don't.
think Vandy would ever win 10.
Vandy nor Duke, because Vandy in the SEC and Duke in the ACC, and that ACC slog, but I don't see them winning 10 games.
I'll be right
Look how
back.
many teams that are better than us in the SEC right now. Texas A&M,
No.
Texas,
Texas and Georgia. Well, Georgia clearly ain't going to play them head to head. So you can't say that.
Georgia's better than us.
They ain't beat us. So how they better than us? See that why I get a little iffy on
And
because
that game really should have been
look
close.
bad.
That really was smart out-coached your boy or whatever second half. That game wasn't close. It really wasn't.
We look bad, so everybody think we bad, but I still think we top 3 in the SEC. We just don't play like it. See you looking at the record. I'm just looking at.
We don't play like it.
I think we top 3 in the SEC. They played up to everybody they had to this year. Think about it.
Down to everybody.
No, but man, it's hard to explain because you just looking at it from a standpoint of how many games we lost. But I'm looking at it.
I'm not talking about our losses. I'm talking about exactly how we look.
Yeah, but when we play good, we one of the best teams in the country.
When's the last time we look good though, Black?
But that ain't the point. What I'm saying is, if we play good, we still top 3. We still top 3 in the SEC. Ain't no way around that shit.
I don't think. Well, my opinion, we're not top 3 in the SEC this year.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't even think.
If we play our game the way, if we play our game the way we need to, we could beat anybody.
So you think we could be so top 3? I got us 3 if we're gonna be top 3. Because I don't think we better than Texas. I don't think we better than damn Georgia either. Even though we beat them, I still think if we was to play Georgia late in the year, we'll get our ass spanked by Georgia.
Not necessarily.
I don't think so. I don't think we're better than Tennessee.
I don't think we better than Tennessee.
So you can say that. But
I'm just talking about losses.
That game was close. Both of them looked terrible that week, and Bama could have won that game.
Okay, so put it this way: the only reason why I say Georgia is because, for one, we played them early in the year. We haven't played as well as we played Georgia all year with a ranked team. We haven't played that well.
Georgia's 1-3 against us in the last 4 meetings. P.
I don't care what they 1-3 about the last one. It has how many championships has Georgia won in the last 5 years compared to us?
You know who beat them consistently?
I don't care about who beat them consistently, man. I really do not think if Bama had to play them again, or not even had to play them again, I think if Bama had played them later in the year,
they would have still
compared to the beginning of the year, I think that Bama would have lost. Because even right now, Bama, for the past 4 or 5 games, do you think Bama could have beat Georgia the way we played the last 4 or 5 games?
We talk about 2 different teams, bro. They clearly Jekyll and Hyde. They did this, like Mike said, they did the same thing in the SEC championship. People that think Bama.
What 2 teams we talking about? What
Alabama and Alabama.
Yeah.
Jekyll and Hyde.
When we play our best game, can't nobody beat us, man.
I don't think so. I'm with Mike.
Y'all
bro, they easily top 5 teams in the play our best game.
Y'all smoking crack. Y'all
No, we ain't. Y'all just
can't no team beat us when we y'all tripping.
I said they top 5 when they own. I said
this year.
Yeah.
If we play our best
bro,
game,
you saw how they put their foot on the LSU.
If we play our best game, do you know how many teams wish they could say if they play their best game?
No? But everybody play their best game against us.
So you saying they would have been competitive with Ohio State or Penn State or Notre Dame if they had
Ohio State would have whooped our ass this year?
No.
Nah.
Hell yeah, they would have.
I disagree.
Hell yeah, they would have.
Disagree.
Not against our best.
By Michigan.
Us this year.
The one
not against our best.
Lost to Michigan was nervous about Auburn. We didn't even think Auburn was gonna come out clean with Auburn. Y'all talking about Ohio State?
Bro, they clearly play down to their competition, dude. That's the point we making.
Y'all, man. Hey, listen. Ohio State don't play with us, fam. They done beat us out of the championship last time, fam. I don't know what y'all get with that, but even though Ohio State don't play as many relevant teams as we play, I still don't think that Ohio State we would have spanked Ohio.
They beat us with a bowl game. They never beat us for a championship, bro.
So what's stopping us? Sorry,
whatever you want to call it, my nigga. We ain't beat them. When the last time we beat them?
Question for Mike. What is stopping us from playing at our highest caliber? Why can't we play up to par versus a Michigan?
I keep telling you, I ain't no coach, bro.
I can't tell you. But this a podcast, bro. We just giving our opinion.
I know, but I mean, in my
what
opinion,
is stopping Bama from playing?
I don't know, bro. I can't answer that. I can't answer that.
Do you see that, P?
He asked me.
Hold on.
Will.
I passed the wheel.
Mike. Okay. I mean, not Mike. P. On January 11th, 2021, Alabama beat Ohio State 52-24. So what are you talking about? They beat us every time we played.
Nick Saban with a loaded team. Who was the running backs? Who the running backs?
What you said?
Heisman's then.
What do
we have? What do we have?
Like they owned us.
So hold on. Here's the thing, though. All right. No, matter of fact, go ahead. You right.
All right. So aside from that, what your question? What's the difference, or what do we need to be next tier? Whatever.
What y'all saying? What y'all point that y'all are making is saying, and when we're playing up to our best caliber, we're top 5. Y'all saying top 5 in the country or top 5 in the SEC?
Top 5 in the country. We top 5 in the SEC now.
Yeah, top 3 in the SEC.
What Mike be saying? Barely.
I think they on par. I think they equal with Ole Miss and Tennessee. I think the 2 really outliers in the SEC is probably gonna be Georgia and Texas. I think it's a mental thing with Kirby and everything. It seems that he's 1-3 against Alabama in the last 4 meetings or whatever. Bro, that's something to be said about that. The last time he beat us was for a national championship, in which we beat him in the SEC championship before that. So what I'm saying is,
man, we lost our 2 best receivers.
Yeah, one tore ACL 1 week, and the other one tore his ACL in the national championship. And James was about to get off on them all night. Regardless, what I think the difference maker is, whatever, I think, sad to say, I think coaching matters, because there is a level of like an edge that they had when Saban was coaching, whatever. And I'm not knocking the part, because I like Debo, but I just think that's the edge.
Yeah,
I think that's the edge. I think he's really getting an opportunity to see that this ain't the Pac-12 where it's finesse, because nothing is finesse about. Like Texas had to kind of grow up a little bit real quick.
So you think Texas A&M better than us? I mean, we're better.
No, I don't. We think better than Texas A&M? Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Had to grow up real quick. You think so?
Who?
said Texas had to grow up real quick.
Yes, because they were
What
soft.
was the score the first time we played them?
They beat us by 10.
How they got to grow up then? They beat us.
We're not talking about us. We're talking about in the SEC.
You just said Texas had to grow up to beat us. I was just responding.
No, I'm talking about being in the SEC. That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant as a whole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that Big 12 way when yeah, because
they almost. With the first time.
He had the talent of the world, bro.
Well, 2 years ago, they almost beat us. Like they really did.
Yeah, it was a real close game. Yeah. But I think Sark had to really like change some shit around because they were trying to be finesse. You know what I'm saying? Coming into the SEC. And that shit don't work. Mm-hmm. But I think with Kalen, he's going to really have to realize this is not the Pac-12. So there's some things you need to switch around. You can't finesse or whatever. But I think having his own quarterback is going to make a difference. He got a guy that's been sitting on the bench for a year. If he don't leave or whatever, him and I think their freshmen are going to battle. I don't see a true freshman starring in Alabama like that. I don't. I think Bryce was like a rare talent or whatever. I think, people like Tua and stuff like that, they were rare talents. I just don't see a boy coming straight out of high school starring, saying Alabama like that. The one they just picked up.
Do you think DeBoer was excuse me. Do you think DeBoer they say he just need his team around him? So if he doesn't do anything in the next 3 years, would you concede to he's not a good enough coach for us?
I think he's a good coach. I just think
that's why I said a good enough coach for us. For us.
So what
you're not winning, if you're not winning and you're putting out a bad product every year, then what's the issue? Is
okay, so let me ask you. Year 2, what's his record? He win how many games?
Do what now?
Okay, so you giving a scenario. So in year 2, how many games he win?
I don't know.
Just hypothetical. No, I'm saying like to say that he needs to go.
I to be honest with you, I say he win less games because I don't think he'll get anybody in that he really
okay. So year 3, he win 10 games, and they missed the playoffs. You saying that should we be ready?
I guess. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you saying at that point, are we gonna say that he should go because he's not really cut out for coaching Alabama?
I would if I'm watching the game and I don't agree with his play calling because you were the main one of the main ones who said I watched the game and the play calling is bad. So if the play calling is bad for 3 years straight, then who is to blame? Is it the players or the coach?
I think it's the coach now. I think it's the coach now.
All right, then, so if you feel like it's the coach now and we give him 2 or 3 years, is it still not the coach?
No, it's still the coach. But are we winning 10 games those 2 seasons? Because that matters. I don't know. Because that's still not acceptable to certain people in Alabama. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that too. I know some people want it, the way they want it. My thing is, even if I just want the games that matter for us to win. That's all.
Well, you got to think though, dude. On the side of that, like, okay, we beat Vandy, but we should have lost to South Carolina.
Do what now?
We should have lost to South Carolina. We beat Vandy. We should have lost to South Carolina.
We lost to Vandy.
Man, these teams we got to play next year. I don't even know if Texas A&M on the schedule, but that quarterback they got coming in or the one that's there is going to be a monster next year.
And Texas A&M always give us fits.
Yes,
since we had to play them,
and they better than us this year, Will.
Yeah. And then you got
what their record is, Peterson. They better than us. What
is? Matter what their record is.
It do matter. It do matter.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I watched them live, Drew, because I worked that game at AT&T Stadium when they played Arkansas. They not better than this, bro.
You don't think so?
No, because Arkansas was supposed to be there.
Did they make the playoffs?
They
made the playoffs.
You're looking at it for stats and ratings and shit. I look at it for the team. What I watch with Alabama, it looks horrible.
It didn't look horrible all year though. No. We had some bad games.
How many other teams you watched?
3.
I can point to 2 games. Every team I had.
I don't really watch college football like that, so honestly, 3. And one of them is Ohio State.
So Bama and who else?
I watched Bama, Ohio State, Michigan, and what was the other? Tennessee.
Tennessee ain't really look good all season.
No, Tennessee. I don't know. I don't know why. I just like watching Tennessee. I do. I can't lie.
Ohio State ain't played nobody all year.
I went
And they
Mike on
lost.
that. The only team they played was Oregon, and Oregon got in their ass.
Ohio State
Yeah.
play any year. If that's gonna be the case, who do they play any year?
Well, that's just like when we used to talk about Clemson. I mean, they wasn't playing nobody.
Shit, I used to
Unfortunately,
say the same thing about Ohio State. Y'all ain't playing nobody.
That
Man,
was
that was
2015. I
one
showed you
year.
2021.
When's the last time we played them, Will? Since 2015. We played them once?
Played them in 2021.
All right, then. Once, right?
and we
Yeah,
beat
but-
the mess out of
So
them
it's,
in
so
2021.
so it's a tie? That's what you want to leave it as, a tie?
No, I can look at the all time. If you want to look at the all time,
Do what?
I can look at all time. If you want to look at Ohio State versus Alabama all time, you
I
want to look it
mean,
up.
you
Oh, we
keep bringing
can,
up
but
that
it doesn't matter about
It
what.
ain't like
I'm not going off the history. Y'all keep going off the history shit.
You name in 2015, saying
Right
from
now,
history.
I do not feel like Alabama is better than Ohio State. And on top of that, when he was talking about Ohio State,
2015, Mike.
he lost to Ohio State when they had the college football playoffs. We lost. We
In a
lost.
bowl game that wasn't for the championship, P.
That wasn't the playoffs, or was it? What is it?
No.
Was it not the
It
playoffs?
was a bowl. No, it was a bowl game.
All right, let me look it up because I don't believe that shit. I think that was
Oklahoma beat us for the championship.
first year of the playoffs.
that was the first year.
When Ezekiel Elliott ran all over us.
Yeah, that was the year they won the national championship, but it was first
I
round
know they
of the
won it,
playoff.
but I
Yeah,
could
it
have
was the
sworn
first
it was
round.
the first
It
year.
wasn't no bowl. It's a bowl.
It was the first
but it
year
was
of the
the
college
first year.
playoffs, right?
It was
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
It was the semifinal, whatever it is.
Thank you.
that's 2015.
Don't matter.
but
We
we
only
came
played them
back.
once since then, and we beat them once since then. That's it.
So how you
Yeah,
gonna say
so-
who got the
so
edge?
how-
Totally different
Yeah.
coach and a totally different team.
So how
I'm
you gonna
looking at
say
now,
they
I'm
better
like,
than
the
us?
coach and the team that we have now compared to the coach and team they have now, I don't feel like we will beat them. That's just
I
my
didn't say necessarily we'll beat them, but I say it wouldn't be like no blowout like people think it would be. That's what I'm saying.
I never said it'd be a blowout. I ain't never say anybody blow Alabama out. I just feel like we'll get beat. Period. If we had to play Ohio State, we'll lose. I honestly feel that way. I feel like we played
What
Georgia,
about we play Georgia?
probably lose. We'll probably lose. Probably lose.
Yeah.
1-3.
We played today. Oh yeah, we gonna lose.
Now, you can't take out a bad game and say, man, we play like we played Oklahoma, we would have lost to Vanderbilt.
Take out a bad game. We played multiple bad games. Like what? What is
But
it?
you can't disregard.
Yeah, but,
We play
but
all
every,
these good games all
How you
year.
disregard the head? How you gonna disregard the head to head though?
but every Saturday is different, man. You don't
How
know
you
what
gonna
to have on
disregard
this
the head
game.
to head though?
Yeah.
How you gonna disregard the head to head and then pull out a bad loss or whatever?
Because it was the beginning of the year, which is the reason why Alabama whooped their ass.
Even
They lost
last year,
Vanderbilt. Georgia would never lose to freaking Vanderbilt. That's the reason why.
they almost lost
Man,
to
they
Georgia Tech,
almost
bro.
lost to Georgia Tech, bro.
They almost did they?
No, but that ain't the
Alabama,
point.
listen. If
That ain't the
Alabama,
point.
when Alabama ever
the
won a
point
championship,
is-
did we ever
hold
stomp
on.
out every freaking team? No, we did not. Then
We
y'all
know-
the man
No,
who
but-
think that we struggle with Louisiana Monroe every
Man.
year.
Listen, bro.
So I don't
Hold
care
on.
about coming up close, my nigga. All I care about is the W or the L.
Nah, bro. Your ass crazy, bro. Your ass hell.
That man delusional, man.
Yeah.
Call it what you want. I'm just saying, man, it's a W or an L.
You one of the fans I was talking about too, P. I just realized that.
Yeah, I've been saying that all year, man.
Mike.
I've been saying that all year.
Everybody freaking y'all get everybody a leash. Like y'all just get everybody a leash. Y'all just want just give him time, All right. So what if he doesn't? Then are y'all gonna go back and say that he wasn't a good coach? That's what I want to know. Or if
Say him,
are you gonna go back if we lose and we look bad and we look worse 2 or 3 years from now? Will y'all be the one that go back and say I was wrong?
No,
Y'all was wrong.
no. We're gonna take 3 years out of 15
because y'all never wrong. Y'all,
No,
I ain't wrong that he a bad coach, but we lost for 3 years straight and we ain't mount up to whatever.
He's won on every level though. That's what I'm saying. So how can you take 3 years and say, "Oh, he a bad
How
coach"?
are you going to say that he won on every level when he ain't do that with Alabama? I'm talking about Alabama. I don't give a fuck.
But
about
that'd
what
be
he
the
did.
only time he failed, bro. So that don't make him a bad
That's what I'm
coach.
saying. Yeah, you gonna
It
take
just
3 years out of
mean-
15.
It could
The man is-
mean he wasn't
yeah.
no good fit. Like you can't just say
You
that
can-
man a bad coach.
Brother, shit.
That man can leave Alabama after 3 years
So if
and
you
go win the national championship somewhere else. Then
Andy Reid is a
you-
prime
all
example of that
right,
shit.
so if you the guy over the program, you'll hire him again. You'll rehire him.
You said what now?
Would you rehire him if
For
you're the one
Alabama
over
or
the
for another program?
Huh?
For another program or for Alabama?
No. For Alabama, if he didn't mount up to what we expected him to mount up to, and now which
who gets
I
fired
don't
to be
expect
hired
him.
though,
Right,
people?
so let me say this then. I don't expect him to win championship. I don't expect anybody to win championships the way that Saban won championships. I think we witnessed something that we're not going to witness for a
So
minute.
what do you want from
compared
the
to him,
boy
or either
then?
him or Herstry or whatever.
And
Not
Andy,
Herstry, but,
Andy Reid is a
Urban
prime
Meyer.
example of how you could be a good coach and be in the wrong. Just need to change the scenery, bro.
Oh, okay, and that's fine. But would you hire him though?
Would I hire Debo
Yeah.
of his resume right now? Yes.
No. I said 2 or 3 years down the road. If
Okay.
he doesn't meet your expectations, not
Yeah.
mine.
Okay.
Not mine. Whatever the hell your expectations is.
And I'm outside the
If
SEC
he- No, just if he doesn't meet your expectations,
at Alabama.
would you hire him again?
Hire him
Outside the
again
SEC,
and where?
yes.
No. I ain't say outside the SEC. You from Alabama, nigga. We ain't talking about everybody else. I just
Nigga.
asked you a straight up
Who gets
question.
fired and
How we
rehired, bro?
so
That's
you
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying.
you gonna fire the man?
If I get fired from my job, they're not gonna rehire me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I
okay,
just asked you to get fired from your job. From your contract is up. That's different. Stop
What are
acting
you
like we ain't
talking
got
about?
no contract,
you
fam.
say what
When your
extended?
contract up, we have an
Yeah,
option.
we
to
hired
hire you.
him.
That doesn't mean that you got fired. That means that we didn't pick up your contract.
That's still fire, bro.
All right,
Yeah.
whatever you want to look at it as. Would you rehire him then, Will? Would you rehire him?
If he
Yes or no, fam? Yes or no?
his contract, yes.
No,
If he
because
misses
your
games.
question ain't making no sense, bro. That's what we be
No,
going through
it's a
with you
straight up
sometimes.
question. If he doesn't meet your expectations, would you hire him again? That's it. That's the question.
What do you mean hire? You said
Thank you,
would I fire him? Or would I hire him? See, your question ain't making no sense. and
Because you
want
can't
us to
fire
answer-
him. Because, bro, you can't listen. If your contract is for 3 years and your contract is up, that's
You
not.
are
That's it.
fired.
Your contract is up. No, that doesn't mean
You
that
are
you're fired.
It
You're
is
not
No.
fired because
No,
somebody has to.
In
all right,
college football, you
That's
are
fire.
fired, bro.
That's the equivalent to
And
get fired.
you trying to
If you don't
equate
meet my
it to
contract,
your
you're
job.
get fired.
No,
Let
you
me-
trying
let
to
me speak.
equate it.
Let me speak.
No,
Let me
no,
speak.
because
All right,
no,
go ahead, go ahead,
you've
go
been
ahead.
speaking. You trying to equate it to how your job operate, and them
I'm-
not just
go
picking
ahead.
up. In college football, if we don't renew your contract, you
You're
are
fired.
fired. It ain't no if and buts, odds, raws. You
True.
are
Do you
fired.
have all right? With you saying that, do you have an option? Do you have an option of rehiring him or not? Yes or no?
We have an option of extending his contract. It's not rehiring.
All
That's
right,
what we're trying to
okay, cool,
explain-
cool. I'm cool with the
explain to you.
jargon. I'm cool with the jargon. I'm cool with the word jargon. All right, cool. You won that. All right, that's fine. I don't care about that. Would you do it? If he doesn't meet your expectation, would you extend his contract?
Yeah, because I give him 4 or 5
That don't make
years.
no damn sense. How you going?
Nah,
How the
you
hell are you going to extend a contract of somebody that's not meeting your expectations?
Wait a minute, but Pete, I
No,
think you. Hold on, Mike.
Okay.
Bro, you asking a loaded question. So if you don't meet my
No,
expectations,
I just
no,
asked one
no,
question.
no, I
If he
answered the
doesn't
question.
meet your expectations, would
No,
you?
if you don't meet my expectations, then no. But what are my expectations? That's the question to ask.
That's my point. Because we have different expectations. I can't expect my expectation to be your expectation, to be my expectation, and everything, bro. We're not in that position. That's why I asked you yourself, Will Urban, Will, would you hire somebody? What would you extend their
Extend.
contract if they didn't meet your
No.
expectations? Are you going to extend it?
No, Pete.
All right, then. Drew, would you extend somebody's contract that doesn't meet your expectations? Mike, how you feel? Would you extend that coach contract if he didn't meet your expectations, not mine, your expectations?
Nah, Lawrence.
Then what's we talking about?
I don't know, bro, because I don't even. Shit, that's for anybody. That's for any coach, any whatever.
That's
I
my
mean,
point. If he's playing for if he's the coach for Alabama, and Alabama doesn't feel that he's meeting their expectations, then why do you think they will hire him? And if they didn't hire him, why would you feel like he's still a successful coach? How? He failed
because
here.
he is.
Because
one failure.
People don't feel that way
failure
about Doc
don't-
Rivers. They don't feel that way about Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers won 1 championship, and nobody says that Doc Rivers like this.
Say he overrated all the time.
See, that's what I'm saying. You say he overrated. That's why I just said nobody says that Doc Rivers is great coach. You're over. You won
No,
one
yes, they
championship.
do. They do say Doc Rivers is a great coach, but
He's
to
not.
Will's point, they
See,
say Will feel like
see,
he's
my point.
overrated because people say he's a good coach.
That's
That's what's going on.
That's
Say
true.
that again, Mike. I didn't hear you.
I said people do say Doc Rivers is a good coach. That's why Will feels like he's overrated because people say that he's a good coach. Ain't nobody said Doc Rivers wasn't no good coach. I ain't never
Ain't
heard
nobody
that.
say DeBoer was no good coach. Everybody say DeBoer is a good coach, but I'm like,
yeah,
if he
but
doesn't,
you
if he's
saying
asking the you gonna keep him?
no, but you keep
They're not
keep
synonymous with
asking
each other,
different
though, Pete.
questions,
Them
man.
two
You
different,
keep
them two different things. He
So,
can
I
be a good coach in his own
Man,
right and not be a good fit for Alabama or the SEC, bro. Like they don't have to go together.
So,
That's
but what? All right. So if they don't have to, all right. So they don't have to go together, right?
Yeah,
So
it's Sarkisian a good coach.
Oh no, listen. If he's unsuccessful in Alabama, then what? What do you feel?
Then he just unsuccessful in Alabama.
No. I'm talking to Will. If you feel that way, then what next?
Go to a weaker conference, like the one he came from.
You go to what now?
He goes to a weaker conference, like he came from, and lose one game a year, like Indiana and SMU, and get in the playoff. And he show out when he get in the playoff. This is what we're dealing with now.
Doesn't great coaches shine in the bigger conference, not having to go to a weaker conference to shine?
I'll give you a prime example.
No, not all.
Is Andy Reid not a good coach?
Yeah.
He could not get over the hump with the Eagles. This man have won 3 championships in the last.
He won with the Chiefs, though. He's done something that we can.
But before then, people.
Wait. He's done something that we could put a stamp on. The board has won with Washington. That's it. We don't know anything else. So only thing we're doing is off the future, like what he could be.
No, he has a history of winning in Division II as well, Pete. You may not know his resume.
You know I think what it is. Are y'all saying? Do y'all think I feel like he's a bad coach?
No,
in general,
I think he's a good coach. I don't think you give him his propers. That's what I'm saying.
I think he's a bad coach for Alabama for right now. I don't know that because I got to give like 2. I got to give him at least 2 or 3 years. But this year, I don't feel like the coaching was good. But at the same time, I don't feel like he's a bad coach that he shouldn't be a coach again in the
coach
or anything like that. I don't feel that way.
Who's a good coach
I think he'll feel like anybody bad.
I mean, I don't know. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know
that. I don't think nobody could please you at Alabama, Lawrence.
That's kind of what I was going with that, because it's kind of like that whole thing with the quarterback situation. Like, they're not a dime a dozen. So, like, if you're going to say that he's not a good fit, well, who's a better fit? If you can't say that, then you roll with what you got. And I think he's top 10 of all coaches in college football right now. That's how I feel.
Okay. That's on me then. That's my fault. Because I felt like y'all was saying, like, I just feel like he was just a bad coach. And I was like, I didn't say that.
If you look at it holistically, he's not a bad coach.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
He didn't have a bad season. We had a winning season overall. You know what I mean? Like, he's a winning coach. He wins. And he won this year. We not in our fashion, but
he lost 4 games.
It's not. He's just. I get it. We're spoiled fans, and we're just used to being in.
It goes back to what I said
an
hour ago, that our fans are part of the problem.
It's true. And we're used to winning, especially these type of games. And when we don't win these types of games, it just stinks. It makes the season look worse than what it really was. You know, we had some ugly L's, but we had more W's than L. You know, and I think the L just it makes you want to view our season worse than what it really was. It could have been better, but it wasn't as worse as, Kentucky season. You know what I mean? It wasn't Mississippi State. You know, those teams are in trouble. I'm kind of like with y'all. You know, you give them a few seasons. You know what I'm saying, to at least get in the playoff, the play-ins or whatnot. But for the most part, we did okay. And we'll see what we do next year. And, it's not time to hang our head down, because we won the game. Vandy, we lost by 5 points. That sucked. But Vandy wasn't trash this year. Vandy actually had a nice team this year.
Vandy wasn't trash this year, but we should have won that game. That's the problem.
But you basing it off history, though, bro.
I'm not basing it off history. Stop saying that. Watch the
You
game.
are.
If you watch the Vanderbilt
You
game,
are
we should have
basing it off
won that
history
game. We were
because
close
you
to
feel
winning
like
that
Vandy
game.
sorry.
We turned the
You
ball
are.
over plenty of times that we shouldn't have turned the ball over. It was bad decisions that was made that caused turnovers.
Mike,
Y'all don't
Well,
remember that? Like, y'all don't see that?
we
If
saw
you
it,
say
but
that, we
most
should
of
have
the
won
games
every
Apparently
game
not.
then.
Do what
If
now?
you say that, we should have won every game then.
No. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is,
but that's what you should be saying.
When we played Vanderbilt, if everybody say like, well, Vanderbilt was just good this year, it wasn't like Vanderbilt stomped our ass in the mud hole, fam. We had
stumbled in the mud hole because I think Bama had a better team.
winning. And if you watch the game, then you will understand, like, man, we made some bad play calls. Jalen Milroe,
we made some bad play calls in every loss
that we shouldn't have made. You know, that he shouldn't have made, or whatever the case may be.
But by your logic,
what you have is, and I'm gonna keep talking over you since you're trying to talk over me, is that we had freaking game managing quarterbacks that can still throw the ball, that they do check downs or whatever. They can get the game out.
Drew.
Now you can talk.
But by your logic, we should have won every game then.
Nah, I ain't say that.
Why not? Why not?
Ninjas and flies.
What you just insinuated that, well, not insinuated, what you just said was we should have beat Vandy because we had some bad play calling and some turnovers. Shit, every game we lost, we had bad play calling and turnovers. So by your logic, we should have won every game.
What does that say? We had bad play calling and turnovers every game. And what does that mean about the team?
That we lost. I said that we lost.
What does that mean about the team and the coach then?
That don't mean nothing. I said by your logic, we should have won every game. You don't answer different questions. You can't just single out because it's Vandy. That's why Will said
I wasn't trying to single out Vandy. Y'all kept telling me because it's Vandy. I kept saying
you literally said niggas ain't beat us my entire lifespan, bro. You led with that. You led with the fact that they have not beat us my entire lifespan, Will. That shit is unacceptable. That's what you led.
Yeah, I felt a certain way because y'all was talking about fans. Because at that point in time, like, I'm gonna bring that shit up because y'all keep trying to change it. We were talking about fans and how fans should feel, and y'all fanatic fans, the ones that follow football and know all the coaches and everything else, y'all not catering to y'all don't care about the fans that don't know nothing about football.
Yeah, they need to fuck on.
I just want Alabama to win. Y'all just look at them like y'all niggas ain't no fans for real. How you gonna tell them ain't no fans for real?
They not.
Them folks just want a result. That's all.
We grew up with Tyler White, bro.
That's
all they want. They want a result.
Y'all fans.
Jay Barker.
Yeah, Cowboy fans don't have a reason to feel the way they feel.
Bro, like, Shula was a star wide receiver, bro.
Bro, if a Cowboy fan today is upset,
star
quarterback. I mean, not the quarterback, but Mike McCartney be fired. Why would you be mad at the fact that he want him to be fired if that coach hasn't produced anything?
Dabo Swinney played wide receiver at Alabama at one point in time.
What they got to do with anything? What we talk about Dabo for?
Because why would a Cowboy fan would want that man to be fired because he ain't did nothing over years. This is DeBoer's first year. And y'all acting like this man been here 10 years and ain't won nothing.
Hey, no, y'all. I looked at bad play caller. I didn't really care. I didn't think they was going to win the championship anyway. They ain't win less. So I ain't really care. But
y'all keep talking.
To be honest, I watched the game. And when I watched the game, I was like, it's just a bad team. They look bad.
Bad team is kind of a stretch, though, bro. That's, I think, probably me and Mike.
Well, I'll put it this way. They look bad compared to what they were. I give you that. Because they're not a bad team. They're still in the top 25.
That's just like somebody said
in the top 25, right?
Somebody said Jalen Milroe was the worst quarterback we've had in 10 years. But I was like, hold on, Drew. Hold on. That means that's two. That's Bryce. Bro, that's a true statement.
Actually, yeah,
that's Bryce.
Right. That's right.
That's Jalen Hurts and that's Matt. That's an actual accurate statement.
That's true.
10 years, 10. Okay, I can see 10.
That's true. Like,
if you don't know the quarterbacks we had, then you like, oh, that's far fetched. But if you remember the quarterbacks we had, we had
in the last 10 years, all of our quarterbacks are in the league.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We never seen.
Have they been?
Huh?
They've been elite.
I think so. I think college wise they were.
All of them went to
college wise they were,
and all of them been elite. Matt was elite.
You think Matt was elite?
In college he was.
Yeah,
I think so.
Okay. I always consider Mac a game manager.
Bro,
Hurts was elite. Tua was elite.
You gotta think Tebow is probably one of the best college football players of all time. He sucked in the NFL. You see what I'm saying? So
you think Tebow was one of the best quarterbacks of all time? In college
he was.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you ain't draft his ass or whatever to save your life, though. You see what I'm saying? So
I don't. To be honest with you, I don't know why he got out. Why they pushed him out of NFL? He won every time he played.
Unfortunately he did.
Unfortunately, he did.
Unfortunately, he did.
Go through the fourth quarter, he'll make it come through the fourth quarter. So I'm like, so why y'all gonna kick him out?
He should have.
His mechanics and well, didn't he win?
He should have played tight end and stayed his ass in the league.
He should.
He would probably still be a virgin today. So yeah. Anyway, move along. Move along. Hey, that man, the AC Green to interfere.
No, Will, you can't be doing that shit.
Ooh, Tebow, man, I don't like Tebow, man. I'm sorry, man.
Why you don't like Tebow?
You didn't like Tebow, man. Bro, he was like the great hope. I don't want to use.
That's how I feel about Cam Newton. I ain't never liked Cam Newton.
What?
Never liked Cam.
Oh, bro. Cam, one of my favorite football players of all time, bro.
I like him today, but I didn't like his ass in college. Fuck no.
Bama lit his ass up the whole first half and everything. He
whooped Bama ass. I remember we went to
Atlanta. No. Go watch the first half of that game, bro. They made that.
I don't care about the first half. I care about the win. That nigga, we lost.
They had him looking crazy.
He beat our ass, though. He ain't beat our ass.
Well, all right, cool.
Mike, Mike, he be exaggerating like he one of them fans, bro.
Okay, all right. So let me look up Cam Newton's stats then. Cam Newton.
He needed stats to come back and win, but he ain't beat our ass, Lawrence.
Cam Newton didn't run all over us because he can't.
What I said,
bro, we was up.
He needed stats. No, what I said, Lawrence, was he needed stats to come back and beat us, but he just didn't beat our ass.
Over us, bro. He really did.
Yeah.
He needed stats to come back and beat us.
Yeah. You want me to tell you what lost that game, to be honest with you?
Goddamn 21 points at the half. So
you want to know what lost that game, to be honest with you? When Mark Ingram phoned the ball out the side of the end zone and shit. That was the difference maker at the end of the
no, I remember that. But you know we couldn't stop Cam.
In the second half, because they killed his ass the first half. They couldn't score.
They ain't scored number 3, or did they score?
Yeah, it was like 3 or something like that. They couldn't score, bro.
Something like how we today. We couldn't score. Bringing it back home to today.
216, 3 TDs.
Just second half, bro.
I got you.
Yeah, I ain't knocking it. He was a hell of a player. He played inspired or whatever. But man, that man love and hate Alabama all at the same time because he you know what I'm saying, the history of that. But
man,
I love watching that man in college though.
Cam Newton.
Oh yeah, what?
Hell no. I hated watching him because
all they do is watching
the ball to this nigga and then he just take off running. But he could throw the ball too, though.
Yeah.
That was the thing, though. He could throw the ball.
Put a hole in your ass behind the damn ball.
Yeah, that's what I was like, man.
To be honest with you, he had one.
But that's when I say, well, so what I was saying about Cam Newton is the same way I feel about LeBron James.
Okay.
LeBron James is not my favorite player. He's never will be.
He's not my favorite player.
What I will do is give him his respect. That's what I will do. That man deserves his respect. And I feel the same way about Cam Newton.
Boston fan, you're not supposed to like LeBron.
Cam Newton got on our ass. Like, he would have lost. Huh?
You're a Boston fan. You're not supposed to like LeBron.
I don't like any, but that's the thing though. I'll tell anybody one of the main reasons why I don't like LeBron because he didn't play for Boston. If he played for Boston, then I probably would have went for him. I probably have a LeBron James jersey in green out in the closet.
You a Kobe fan?
He never played with the Celtics, and we had to go through him to get to where we need to go.
Was you a Kobe fan?
I was a Shaq fan before anything though.
Okay.
So with my NBA lineage come from who I support came from one Boston because they won the championship the year I was born. So in my head I was like I fuck with Boston.
Okay.
85. I fuck with Boston.
Even though it's the most racist team in the NBA.
I don't give a damn, man. I don't care about all this shit.
Mike,
they ain't got nothing to do with the players. They ain't got nothing to do with the players. They got everything to do with Boston. Alabama, one of the most racist states in America, so I don't care about that. Don't matter.
Alabama.
We let black folks in before.
It was Shaq. I was a fan of Shaq. That's who I was a fan of. And when Shaq started playing with Kobe, that's when I became a fan of Shaq and Kobe. But I always followed Shaq. And once Shaq left Miami, when he left Miami, that's when I went back to Boston. I was like, yeah, I'm just fucking with Boston from now on. But other than that, that's all I had. It was Boston or Shaq. But I followed Shaq. I love Shaq. Shaq was like the most dominant player, and at that point in time, my little ass was knee high, like this tall. I'm like, man, I wish I could be Shaq. I play just like him. Man, that's why I used to love the way he played. He didn't care about nothing. He just move out my way, get out my way. He dunking on everybody. So I love Shaq, and I kind of fell into that love of Kobe after that when he went to LA. But I knew Kobe, but I can't say I was a fan of him. I like Eddie Jones more than I like Kobe when he was there.
That was
but
the difference.
Kobe wasn't starting at that point in time. He was playing behind Eddie Jones.
Yep.
So yeah.
Mike, Drew, Lawrence, I gotta cut out, brother. Let me go tend to these babies.
Yeah. It's been real. What you got? Hey man, we gotta take a little shout out camera, man. Cheers to the New Year's, man. Pour you up something. Everybody pour up something real quick. Just a little something.
We pouring something, all of us. Mike, you got something next to you?
I got a cold bill, but I gotta go to work in the morning. Y'all tripping.
Oh, with the
You just take a shot of beer.
There we go. There we go.
You want a beer?
There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What you got, Lawrence?
Water?
No, nigga, you gotta pour some alcoholic. Something. Pour you up a shot of something.
You know, I got it.
There you go. Bump it. It's the New Year's, baby.
Suntory, you put me on a while back.
Hey.
P, don't pull that pluck out. Don't pull that Wild Irish Rose out, bro. The ginseng and shit, bro.
Why not, man? It's Christmas. I mean, it's New Year's, and it's time to get lit.
Y'all going out tonight? Y'all
going to everybody.
Nah, I made pop some firecrackers with the kids. That's about it, bro.
Lawrence, you going out tonight?
Fireworks show down the street.
Black, you got to work, so you're not going out. All right, man. Listen, man. Cheers, man, to a new year podcasting and all that stuff, man. We got to get new equipment. We got bigger things to do next year, man. So 25 is our year, man. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Salute.
Cheers. Salute.
Good deal, man. Glad to see everybody in good health, man. Glad to see everybody in good health.
Vitamins.
Last time I see y'all for 2024.
50 year old.
Hope everything's straight for 2025.
Drew, I need you to get a new chair.
Yeah.
No. It's humble beginnings. We got to keep it.
Is that the one you found on the curb and everything? Somebody left out?
I gonna rub it.
Yeah. That ain't even 4 level.
That means that ain't 4 level.
It's a 4 level, goddamn. All right, brothers. I'm going to holler at y'all.
Word, good podcast, man. I'll let you later, man. Take care.